Okay, so my name is Joshua Peak and I'm 50, almost 2 years old, and I've never changed brake fluid on a vehicle. Now, thankfully, there's stuff like YouTube out there, and you guys have made some pretty great videos, and I'm going to try to use those videos to help me figure out how to do this. Part of the video had me buy this little contraption off of Amazon. This is a battery, a brake fluid tester to test how much water is in your brake fluid. Now, I got this for a reason. I got this because my wife had her Nissan inspected, and they told her that her brake fluid was bad, needed to be replaced. Well, this has AAA batteries and a little door on the side, and then you pull off the end of it, kind of like a pin. So this twists off, okay? And then it's got a little button on top that you press, and it lights up with a green light. When you stick it in it, it'll light up and tell you if the fluid is good or not, okay? Green is good, yellow is bad, red is really bad. So in my 2016 Jeep Wrangler, I stuck this in here, and oh, look at that, it's all the reds. That means I got some bad fluid in there. Yep, that's bad. All right, so let's clean that off. So the kit that I bought, I've seen lots of videos on it. It's this container. I got it on the interwebs. It's got a hose with a one-way valve and a catch container. Let me pull this out. So this is the container. The main thing I got it for was this little valve right here. This valve allows the fluid to only go one direction, and it doesn't allow air to come through the valve. It also has this little push section on the end. This is what you push on the little brake bleeder at the bottom. And a lot of people just use a turkey baster to suck out what was in there. So I'm gonna get some paper towels, my turkey baster, I'm going and empty that reservoir. And right away, the fluid is nasty. Nasty, nasty. Look at that. Look at that. Ugh. Looks like oil. Gross. All right, got it empty. I got me some DOT 4. I'm going with DOT 4 because it says DOT 4 is better for like oversized tires, and I do off-roading with this and stuff like that. I also heard you're supposed to do this every 2 years. Well, this thing's 10 years old, and this is the first time I'm doing it. So it's not my vehicle for the whole 10 years, just for the last few. And is it 2 years now? It's getting near 2 years. But I'm gonna go ahead now that that's empty. I'm gonna put some fresh in there, and then I'm gonna go around and I'm gonna bleed the different sections and pump the brakes with that new bottle. All right, so let's put some fresh in there. I bought 2 bottles because it says you need one to kind of cycle through and one to top it off. So right away, the first thing I noticed is that this is really clear. And if it was supposed to be this way and it came out looking as dark as it did, then I could see where it definitely needed to be changed. I'm gonna put, that's about as much as will fit in it right now. All right, now I'm going to start at the passenger rear and then do the driver rear, passenger front, and then driver front. And I'm gonna bleed them. And in between, I'm going to top this off. Now this is, there's still some in here, but I bought extra just in case. All right, here at the back wheel, this little thing's got a cover on it. You just kind of wiggle this cover off, and then you can see this little nipple. That's where this little piece of your hose connector goes to. Then you just hook that on there. Make sure it's good and tight, and it is. All right. Now, you undo this bolt and it should drain one direction into your bottle. Now you can hang your bottle. I got a hooky hook here. I'm gonna hang it too so it's off the ground. Yeah, let's do that. All right, so I had to look at my instructions again. You're supposed to put this is an 11. I put it on the nut here, and then I put the nipple thing over it. And then you're supposed to open it up. That didn't do it. I gotta give myself more room. All right, so I turned the key on, I pumped the brakes all the way down about, they said to do it about 6 times. You can see how the air goes this way, but this valve protects it from going the other way. I don't have a lot in here. This is the furthest from where the reservoir is. So I wanna pump it some more until I can get some cleaner fluid through the line, and then I'm gonna close it off and go to the next one. All right, so I closed off the valve, wrench here just in case. Nothing came out though. Just a little thing caught it, and I just elevated it, hung it up there. Everything's draining through. I went ahead and put some more fluid in the reservoir. Now we'll move on to the driver's side rear. Here, the bubbles get trapped on this side. The valve keeps them from going back in, and then the fluid is getting clearer. So, all right, let's go to the next one. Passenger side front wheel. Oh yeah, perfect. All right, now on to the driver's side wheel. Driver's side front wheel. All right, this is the driver's side front. There's my bubble on this side of the thing, and look at that dark fluid that's coming through here and how clean it looks now. So this is the last one. All right, and I've topped off the reservoir each time. I know now why they say get 2 bottles. But yeah, that was pretty simple. I did it myself.